To the US now, and the Democrat Party remains in turmoil this morning, days after Joe Biden sat for an on-camera interview, his first since that debate against Donald Trump. More lawmakers have called for the US president to step aside.
This morning, crisis in the Democratic Party deepens. Now a fifth Democratic lawmaker calling for President Biden to drop out of the race. Congresswoman Angie Craig from Minnesota saying, "I do not believe that the president can effectively campaign and win against Donald Trump." More lawmakers could soon join the chorus. Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries is planning to hold a meeting with Democratic leaders in the House this afternoon. Senator Mark Warner is working to get a group of Senate Democrats together to discuss whether Biden should step aside. Senator Tammy Baldwin from Battleground, Wisconsin, says she'll have lots of discussions with her colleagues when Congress reconvenes on Monday.
I'll be seeing and interacting with my colleagues. I'm sure we'll have lots of discussion.
But when George Stephanopoulos asked what Biden would do if top members of Congress asked him to step aside, the president was defiant.
Well, it's like, we're not going to do that.
You sure?
Well, yeah, I'm sure. Look, I mean, if the Lord Almighty came out and said, Joe, get out of the race, I get out of the race, the Lord Almighty's not coming down.
More donors are sounding the alarm after that interview. Mega donor Reed Hastings, the co-founder of Netflix, saying Biden is unfortunately in denial about his mental state. He needs to step aside to let a vigorous Democratic leader beat Trump.
They're trying to push me out of the race. No! Well, let me say it as clearly as I can. I'm staying in the race.
Even after Biden's fiery campaign rally in Wisconsin on Friday, not all voters there were convinced.
How would you say this rally changed or didn't change your perception of the president?
Well, I wouldn't say it changed my perception of the president. I mean, I think what happened last Thursday night was worrisome.
Thursday made me worry, and I think he's bounced back in this kind of setting. I want to see him in other settings.